Good evening. I'm Janet Petro, Director of NASA's Kennedy Space Center, and I'm honored to be addressing this Space Summit today. By way of background, I grew up right here on the Space Coast, and launches were always an amazing focal point of my community. Several of my family members, including my father, worked out here during the Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, and the early days of the shuttle program, so you can say that space is in my DNA. After high school, I graduated from West Point, served in the Army, where I spent some time as a helicopter pilot, and then worked in many commercial companies serving a variety of customers before landing here at NASA. The space industry has changed a lot since the early days of Apollo, but one thing I'm proud to see is the emphasis being placed on diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workforce. Diversity, equity, and inclusion aren't new ideas, but they are crucial to driving creativity and innovation, fostering better problem solving and decision making, and strengthening employee engagement and morale. If any of you have seen the movie Hidden Figures, you know that in the early days of NASA, these values were not emphasized. Team members with diverse backgrounds bring diverse solutions to the problems, which leads to more informed decision-making processes and improved results. It's no surprise that Harvard Business Review found that teams with diverse members are able to solve problems faster than teams with cognitively similar people. When employees feel included, they are more likely to be engaged, and teams that have diversity and inclusive practices as one of their operational principles deliver the highest levels of engagement. According to the Federal Employee Viewpoint Survey, NASA ranks #1 among all federal agencies in teamwork and empowerment, and our commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion is certainly a major factor in that ranking. By making room at the table for people who have different backgrounds, life experiences, disciplines, and views, we have the opportunity to leverage different perspectives and forge new and better solutions. The same Federal Employee Viewpoint Survey ranks NASA #1 in innovation, which is defined as employee perceptions of efforts to improve the way work is accomplished, including their own personal motivation to promote change and the support and rewards they receive for promoting new ideas. Our senior leadership team is a direct example of the benefits of a diverse team and their ability to work together and bring widely different personal experiences to address the technical challenges associated with mission success. One thing that I'm very proud of is that today, KSC's senior leadership team is comprised of more than 50% women, and this same leadership team received the Award for Management Excellence in the federal government from the Partnership for Public Service in 2019. We accomplished this by communicating our diversity and inclusion values down through our entire workforce, encouraging leaders at all levels to make sure that advancement opportunities, developmental opportunities, and high visibility projects were provided to all members of our workforce, not just the employees who thought or had the same experiences as the leader. And we hold this team accountable by checking to ensure that recognition, awards, and promotions are equitable across our workforce. Another action KSC took was putting our values into concrete goals. We looked at our demographics across our civil servant workforce, going back at least a decade, and compared it to the national civilian labor workforce. We were reaching our diversity goals in some demographics, but had not made any real progress in one. We challenged ourselves in this area and established a goal to be more on par with the national civilian labor workforce in 5 years. The entire senior leadership team was brought in. They bought into this goal, and then we communicated it down to all levels of our leadership team. I don't know if we'll achieve this specific goal, but I do know that the entire leadership team across the center now has a concrete, well-defined goal to work towards. If I could provide one takeaway to this audience, it would be this. It's nice to voice the platitudes of let's be more diverse or we're going to be more inclusive or the like. But to really make a difference, I think we have to get real. I challenge you to go beyond the platitude discussion and get to more concrete solutions and specific actions to achieve results. Ask yourself, what does diversity look like for us? Or how will we know we are successful in achieving inclusion in our ranks? answer those questions, and you'll have specific actions you can take. A master painter has never created his best work with a single color. An award-winning chef has never created his best plate with a single spice. And even the best engineer could never build a rocket with a single tool. It takes the best of everyone together to do our best work. Kennedy Space Center has a busy rest of the year ahead of us. We have a regular cadence of launches to low Earth orbit, including the launch of our third crew to the International Space Station through our Commercial Crew program later this fall. We are launching satellites and robotic missions on journeys to learn more about our home planet and the secrets of the universe through our Launch Services program. And our Exploration Ground Systems team is working hard to get Artemis 1 ready for its maiden flight later this year as we prepare to return to the moon with the first woman and the first person of color. These are exciting times, and it is a testament to the rich, diverse teams of men and women who have shared their histories, perspectives, and experiences to bring their very best in order to help make space available to everyone. So thank you for your time today, and the best of luck in your summit.